After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Tu parles à Snake, mec.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the oil bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov, isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us. Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino Yask in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the West. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Sacré saut en parachute quand même. Oui, j'ai tout, l'altimètre, il y a tout qui saute. Avec le bruit que tu viens de faire, planque-toi derrière un arbre.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Oh, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procure on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. Do you know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Ok, première personne. Ok.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a list on the screen. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After if your stamina gets too low, you won't be able to shoot accurately, for example. Keep an eye on your stamina so you to recover lost stamina, you can hunt. You can use either your tranquilizer.
My only weapon is a Mark 22.
That's right. It's been fitted with. However, the suppressor will deteriorate once its durability reaches zero. The noise suppression effect. The suppressor's durability. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment?
Solo covert actions, you can't leave no weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily wastes. The same goes for bullets. Your presence in enemy territory is already there aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the. There'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself.
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it.
How generous.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right? I guess that means I can't count.
Correct. The mission rests.
A real one-man.
Relax. There's a support team ready to.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of...
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, a legendary soldier. Actually, it was the boss that got the She's going to be...
Boss?
She also helped...
Jack, is that you? How many years is...
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Oh.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can.
Really?
What's that?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission.
Hmm.
You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted.
No. I taught you everything. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now, having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst. Politics determine who you face, and politics are a living thing. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's... But you're looking for... You're a natural-born fighter. But you're... A soldier is a political tool, nothing... That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. He has no enemies and no friends. You follow the orders you're given.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about
That's not the same thing. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to...
being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself...
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to...
The president and the top brass won't be there for...
I follow the will of the leader.
People aren't the ones who dictate...
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time. So there's no such thing as an enemy. The enemies we fight are only... As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's...
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit. A group of heroes that brought the war to an end, as long as you've got a legendary hero back...
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us... Snake, you were always best at urban warfare, but this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those
CQC. I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be... After all, this is your first actual...
Where are you, boss? Next to the major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retreat. Dr. Sokolov is being... Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you.
Ok. C'était un peu long.
Try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Non. C'est la discrétion. Bah d'accord, je comprends. Quel bon chargement. Ok, et comment je mets l'attaque de mêlée? Y'a pas? Oh. Parce que sinon je peux te mettre bastos-tête, mais...
Snake, do you read?
Major.
Snake.
Yeah.
You're far from okay.
No.
See?
Snake?
Yeah.
No, you...
Huh?
It means there's no... Pull out...
Find a hiding place and get. But this. So get. Do.
Ok, je m'en fous, c'est pas ça que je veux. Ok. Ok, tant pis. Je peux peut-être pas le fumer comme ça. Oh, sympa le fraise. Ok, ouais. Sacré combo. Ok.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international... We can't let the Kremlin... Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage...
The Major is right. The point of this mission, the success of the mission, change your camouflage. The uniform option lets choosing camouflage that also, don't forget that anything that moves will, if you just stand up and run around like an idiot, but if you crawl instead, you can see how effective the camo index, the higher the value, the key is to make your...
Ok. Ok, bon. Hmm.
HQ respond. This is HQ. Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Ok, maintenant, si je fais ça. Bah, je peux pas le démarrer, genre. Aussi. Ok. Je voulais juste tester. Bon, apparemment, je peux pas le tuer au cut. Snake! Enfin, pas comme ça en tout cas. Par contre, je comprends pas le. Ok, ça y est. Il entend pas sur l'arbre. Faut que je reste appuyé sur. Casse-couille la touche. Bon, et je peux pas le tuer alors. Waouh, le temps que ça met à mourir. Sacré cut. Hein. Hum. Est-ce qu'il me repère? En vrai, ça va, la distance est... La distance est large quand même. Ok, ça a mis du temps. Bon, là du coup, on se régale. MK de munitions 16, en vrai... Ah ouais, je suis Gucci en vrai. Ok. Beaucoup de niveaux. Ok. Bon, si je relâche, je meurs. Ok. Mais merde. Ça te fait tomber automatiquement si... Ah. Putain, les cinématiques... Waouh.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
You're
Northeast sector.
Be careful. Your mission is to... He must not be exposed to any kind of danger.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov...
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood.
Qu'est-ce que je voulais voir? Je voulais voir si je pouvais mettre en option. Ah non. Fais voir un peu. Style à l'ancienne, voir. Incroyable, en vrai c'est pas mal, hein. J'aime bien. Ok. Ouais, ça passe automatiquement comme ça. Et t'es en première personne quand tu tires. C'est le truc. C'est que du coup tu vois pas les mecs à droite. Je peux pas changer la vue. Donc là si je fais ça je peux le voir. Mais what the fuck. Je sais pas, putain, j'ai plus les deux.
This is HQ. Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Ok, mais j'ai un mec derrière. On est dans la sauce de manière de jouer. En vrai j'aime bien. J'aime bien, c'est dommage que. En vrai c'est dommage que tu puisses pas voir partout. Parce que sinon ça aurait été incroyable. Ah ok tu peux quand même passer. pas ton imagination.
HQ, please respond. This is HQ. Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup. Acknowledged. Send reinforcements.
Et comment tu remets un silencieux fast? Il doit y avoir une touche pour ça. Fixer si. Ok. Je suis pas full. Y a pas le mode corps à corps? Va falloir que je teste ça. En mode le choper dans le dos, normalement, et le faire parler, genre. Le faire danser et tout le bordel là. Il est où? Ça veut dire qu'il y a juste un mec qui s'est réveillé. J'ai envie de tester là. Le bruit il est arrivé. Ok.
HQ, please respond. This is HQ. Patrol here. We're being attacked. Enemy position unknown. Going into high alert. Acknowledged. Keep your eyes open. HQ, please respond. This is HQ. Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack. Acknowledged. Eliminate all enemies.
Ok. Bon, c'était pour tester. M'a pas vu. Ok. Bon, jusque là.
HQ, please respond. This is HQ. Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder. Going into high alert. Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Who's that?
T'imagines le nombre de coups de couteau que tu dois mettre un mec dans le crâne pour le tuer? Si ça c'est pas du cisaillement genre. Ok. Tu peux pas escalader partout.
Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis...
Je vais me faire un café vite fait.
Since 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, Sokolov is safe with me.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get...
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill them. There was no other way.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal.
Ouais. Il va nous faire repérer ce con. Avec ses signes vaudous. Oh. Un petit CQB. Soon. Freeze.
So this is the legendary boss.
C'est un Makarov ça, c'est pas comme ça que ça s'appelle.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a crew soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you.
On le tue plus dans un autre jeu lui je crois.
Don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
What? Oh. Carrément. Ça joue avec les ricochets ici. Allez, exécute-le là. Voilà. N'en parle plus de lui. Avec ton petit tranquillisant là, tu vas faire quoi?
Feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the Gru.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Quoi, c'est un chat?
Gru operatives? What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss,
Who are you?
then die.
Ah non. Oh, sans rire.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
Putain, mais... Ça va mettre un coup de tranquillisant là. Tu m'as parlé?
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Bah oui, te mets pas à couvert. Au cas où il y en aurait un qui se réveille tranquillou.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you alright?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a Gru colonel named Volgan.
A Gru colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU, between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgans.
Sokolov is being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Ok, donc là, si vous voulez, on peut tester un truc marrant. Si je le tue, théoriquement, fin de mission. J'ai pas le droit de le tuer, je pense. Attends, je vais refaire un test. Ouais, voilà. T'as pas le droit. Parce qu'il meurt pas dans ce jeu. Il me partir de l'autre côté. Non. Pas de course là?
You okay?
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best GRU has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
That's what they were making you build.
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
War.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go. Boss?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Hornets?
C'est un sacré pastèque qu'il a. Ah non.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
Thunderbolt.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Oh, je me fais maltraiter. Bras cassé. Ah ouais, chaud.
He's seen my face. We can't let him live.
Allez, jette-moi dans la rivière.
If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
Allez, saute dans la rivière.
The new blood has been rejected. Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before.
Major.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to...
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer. If you select cure, you can start. Healing is divided into two types of treatment: medicine and surgical procedures. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow. They need to be fixed using move the healing cursor with a movement stick to the affected part. Once you've selected use the movement stick. With this method, you can use items to help you recover. Treat a bone fracture. First, secure the affected area with a fastener, and then wrap it in lacerations. You'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal. Understood? Stay with me. Go.
Ah ben. Merde. Merde. Putain, j'utilise tout, frère. Wow.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Shagohod.
Tout ça c'était peut-être calculé depuis le début.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear.
En rouge, allez.
A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad. So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin, of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the Boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the Boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the Boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence.
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a
C'est la merde.
modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
On repart sur une petite guerre froide là.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal.
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Mach 3, donc 3000 km/h, je crois. Effectivement, ça va vite. Putain, une semaine après, fracture par multiples et tout. Eh ben, sacrée réception encore.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed.
I got blown pretty far off.
Snake, let's go over your rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod. And finally,
Eliminate the boss.
this mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater. Don't forget about Colonel Vol.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's
Demand? You mean, what's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the colonel and his
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear...
And what do the CIA's demand?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What?
I'm changing my code name. It turns out Tom wasn't the...
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my code name...
The wrong one.
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out...
Oh, must have missed that.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a PO. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their... But the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before the prisoners succeed in escaping by using... The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in.
Yes, that's exactly right, at least.
But
I got the name wrong. The one Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. I watched the movie again. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use.
You know, let's just use 0, like we've been doing.
All right, then.
From square 0. Oh, I almost forgot.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. Her frequency is the same as during the... She'll be recording your mission date. And there's one more person on your... He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment. He'll be going up against... If you have any questions, just...
Mr. Sig.
Adam, your KGB contact, is...
The same factory, so...
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's clear...
How will I know this Adam guy when...
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's... The password is... Who are the Patriots? And Lali Lule Lo.
Lali Lule Lo.
Sacré code.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure...
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an... It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent. But remember, this is still a Snake. If you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear...
Understood. Commencing operations.
Beaucoup de cinématiques quand même. Petit coquin, bah c'est un jeu solo. Ouais. Ça va ou quoi? Tu me dis dès que tu veux prendre la télé pour stream.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
Vas-y. Non, j'ai pas réussi à dormir. Frère, casse les couilles, il y a des os, c'est mes armes. Elle va me repéter le bras.
Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss!
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America.
Et basta, c'est... Pour des rotations comme ça.
That should stir things up a bit.
C'est la réunion qui t'a chamboulé? Non, non, du tout. Je me suis couché à 3 heures, j'ai regardé des films. Impossible de dormir.
The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose.
Ah, elle a des gros bras, mec.
What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
This is Snake.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss?
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with.
I lost my gun. The boss does.
Snake, I know. It's hard for me to believe, too, that she'd double-cross us like this.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able...
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you...
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation.
Va falloir que j'en exécute un discret. Comment on va faire ça là? Où il va, où il va, où il va? Tu crois qu'il va me voir? Culé.
Who's that?
Ah la pute. Non, c'est pas ça. Ok.
HQ? HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here.
Je le vois
No
plus,
problems
putain.
detected.
Understood. Return to your position.
Ah.
What the?
HQ, respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Merde. Putain, pour te relever, frérot. Pas plein de collègues. Ça s'envole, le lieu a l'air magnifique. Non, en vrai. Tu sens qu'il a été bien refait, mais il manque des bails, genre. Voilà? Non. Je mets une spéciale? Ils ont pas retapé l'IA, non, non, gros. Non, et puis les touches sont vraiment bizarres en vrai. Attends, on va faire autre chose. Camouflage, mec. En or. Tu joues à la manette? Ouais, je joue à la manette. Camouflage en or, tu cours plus vite en haut. Ok. Putain, mais on revient là où on était en fait. T'en penses quoi alors? Ouais, c'est pas mal. En vrai, le jeu est pas mal. C'est juste qu'en vrai, il y a deux modes de jeu et j'aimerais bien jouer à. Enfin, c'est pas qu'il y a deux modes de jeu, c'est qu'il y a deux façons. Elle est où la coquine? Comment ça la coquine? C'est un remaster ouais, de Snake 3. Voilà. Et en gros, il y a une autre manière de jouer à l'ancienne, genre, qui est, je trouve carrément mieux en termes de vue et tout, tu vois. Mais le problème, c'est qu'il y a des ennemis que tu vois pas forcément, tu vois. Là, t'es en mode vue aérienne, tu vois. Bon, déjà, les touches, elles changent. Sors ton carton, je l'ai pas encore, gros. J'ai pas encore le carton, gros. J'ai pas encore tout ça. Tu me vois, frère? Ouais, là, c'est le vrai, mais tu vois, pour voir, compliqué. T'es en mode clochard encore après 2 heures. Ouais, mec. Allez, je vais faire une spéciale. Tu vois, là, par exemple, t'as pas l'info. Alors, tu peux passer en mode. Ok, le CQC, c'est rond. Parce que du coup, ça change un peu toutes les touches. Alors. Ça m'a changé toutes les touches. Par contre, en termes de gameplay, je trouve ça beaucoup mieux comme ça, genre, tu vois. Frérot, t'es en train de m'énerver. Attends, comment on fait la roulade du coup? Merde. Parce qu'il y a tout qui change les touches quand tu passes en comme ça. Ok, là c'est pour regarder si je veux grimper. Ok, ça me fait sauter ça. Il était dur à l'ancienne ce jeu. Ouais, en vrai, il était complexe. Il tank le coquin. Ouais. Et du coup, c'est entre les deux modes, ça t'inverse les touches. Genre, là, tu vois, c'est la touche action, c'est rond, et pour se baisser, c'est croix, tu vois. Voilà. Et les mecs au sol, pour les tuer, mon ref, faut être énervé. Hein. Jette-le, c'est vrai que j'aurais pu. Ouais. Mais je sais pas si de la position comme ça. Attends, on va faire le test. Parce que le déplacement, t'es un peu un 33 tonnes, genre, donc. Non, tu vois, c'est chaud, il se met en position. Ouais, je peux clairement tomber. Attends, pour remonter, c'est quoi la touche là? Grimper triangle, ok. Et tu vois là, pour voir le mec comment il se déplace, complexe quand même. Là, très clairement, je le vois plus quoi. Ah, deux doigts de la cata. Ouais, toi, tu te réveilleras pas, mon ref. T'as pas une collègue blonde normalement? Bah, c'est mon ancien boss, mais ouais. Le traître de l'histoire. Mais bon, après, c'est peut-être un coup un peu monté, genre. Merde. Oh, carton, mec. Attends, du coup, hop, sac à dos, objet, boîte en carton. Voilà, là on a le carton, mec. Là on a le carton, mec. Quelle heure il est? Ok. Je finis la cinématique, je sauvegarde. Et je te laisse le live.
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me. Trapped.
Get down!
Non mec, il est pas dans la merde. Par contre, autant dans les autres Snakes, t'es un assassin, autant dans celui-là, gros, t'es vraiment la victime, gros.
There is your answer.
Énorme fiac. Ouais, fais voir un peu là. Ah ouais, la crinière. Elle fait quoi là? Attends, elle fait quoi là? Qu'est-ce qu'on fait là? Qu'est-ce qu'on fait là, les gars? Gros, t'as téléchargé. Ouais, ouais. J'ai pas téléchargé le bon jeu, frère.
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
What happened to Adam?
En vrai, il faut que je me mette pause vite fait là, au cas où, genre. On sait jamais, genre.
Colonel Volgan is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person.
Mais attends, mais qui fait ça là? T'es sûr, j'ai pas un DLC, frère? Parce que qui fait ça en fait, genre?
For this mission.
And you were.
Yes,
Why?
because I can do things he can't.
I heard you used to be a code breaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol.
Là, tu es en train de parler d'armement avec une meuf qui a un salaire, genre. C'est quoi ça, genre?
The one I've got for you is American made.
Ah.
45, huh?
Ouais, un calibre 45, ouais.
Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the
Il nous
trigger
fait
guard's been
une...
filed down for a higher grip.
Il est en train de nous faire une... Comment ça s'appelle? Il lit la brochure ou ça se passe comment, genre?
Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from. You had this with you, didn't you?
Ok, le
Better take
M22.
this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then?
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear.
Peux pas, mec.
First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will
Il
be
peut
a
pas,
large
il voit pas les
crevice.
signes,
Descend
mec.
into that area and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight. Right, let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
Voilà.
Must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
Bah bien sûr. Reposez-vous, genre.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn.
Fais-lui un petit massage.
It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something.
Faut qu'il se repose un peu
Don't
là.
worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information.
Putain, les cinématiques sont
nothing
longues par
more.
contre. J'avais zappé. Hein.
You look disappointed. All right then. I'll do something special for you.
Oh ouais.
I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down.
Ouais, je vais être un good boy, mec. Bien sûr. Genre.
What's the matter?
Sacré lit en tout cas.
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Gonna get that?
Je vais zapper vite parce qu'il reste pas longtemps donc.
She's right, Snake. Although in your condition, whenever you save the game and quit, sleeping allows you to gain back. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also when you're tired or hurt. The doctor's orders.
Yeah.
Ok. Parfait. Hop là. Ok. Hop. Et comme ça on est dans les temps. Je regarderai la suite après. Bon bah les gars, je vous laisse avec Bauer directement. Je sais pas sur quel jeu il est, étant donné que je crois qu'il a fini. Il a fini le dernier jeu qu'il jouait là. Je me rappelle même plus du blaze. Le truc avec les Chinois là. Donc Bebe, t'es prêt ou. Ok, il est sur 13 alors du coup. T'es ready pour la passation de pouvoir là? Ok, bah ça passe soon.